Joining me to probe this mystery is Simon Denyer, Tokyo Bureau Chief covering Japan, North Korea, South Korea for the Washington Post. Simon, look, thank you so much for joining me, but look, this is going to be really testing your perception. What is your guess? Is Kim dying, recovering, or as healthy as an ox?
Well, there you go, Andrew. Who knows? It's top secret information in North Korea. So if I knew, I'd probably be doing a different job. But, you know, in reality, my suspicion, I don't see much evidence that he's gravely ill. I haven't seen any corroboration. We called an awful lot of people today. There's no sign of North Korea behaving any differently. There's no sign of any activity at embassies and military activity, anything like that, which might suggest something. The North Koreans put out a statement only a few days ago saying that they denied that Kim had sent a letter to Donald Trump. Trump had said he'd received a nice note. North Korea said, no, you didn't. That kind of statement is kind of unlikely to come out if Kim is gravely ill. It would require approval right up the chain. So there aren't indications to corroborate it. Now, that's not to say it's not true, but I haven't seen anything to corroborate it at this stage. He may have had a medical procedure. It could be, you know, a minor cardiovascular procedure. That's entirely possible, but no sign that I've seen that he's at death's door.
Simon, I'm not quite sure what my proper reaction to this news should be. I mean, apart from not wishing ill of anyone, you know, should be better than that. Do I want him dead or not? I mean, this is a dictator who runs a brutal regime, but held, all right, extraordinary peace talks with Donald Trump, even though they went nowhere, claimed to stop his nuclear weapons program. Well, I don't quite believe that either. Should I be wishing that the news were true, that he was a goner?
Right, it's a very good question. I mean, I don't think anybody wants massive instability because, of course, you know, in the long run, of course, the regime falling and North Korea being freed of this horrible dictatorship would be a good thing. The period that we get to that is a period of considerable uncertainty and a period of a nuclear weapons state, potentially with a power struggle, you know, going on. So yes, of course, one might want the regime to fall, but does that mean one wants to risk a period of instability in the near term? I actually don't think the regime would suddenly collapse if he were to die. He's strengthened the party, the ruling apparatus to some degree. It's not quite as centred around him. There is some kind of bureaucracy around him. There are other powerful figures. There is his sister, his younger sister, who's emerged recently as a confidant and a figure within the regime. And there are other senior figures who could take over. So I don't think you'd suddenly see if he died, the regime would not suddenly collapse. There's too many people there who want it to keep going. But it would potentially cause instability. It would certainly cause a lot of uncertainty.
Well, it would have been intriguing to see a female dictator of North Korea, just for a change-up of one sort. But I guess we may well have to wait. Simon Denyer, thank you so much indeed for your insights.
Pleasure. Thank you.